It won't code over you. It's gonna do with it. Okay, cool.
Even though it says it over my face, it won't.
Yeah, in the app, it's like under it. All right, hello everyone.
What's going on, world?
What's up? Welcome to Breaking and Entering Radio. We are recording live right now.
I mean,
obviously there's two of us chilling. No Patrick today.
Nope. I mean, there's YouTube's channels where people just recite like notable shit on Reddit.
Okay.
And then it spreads like from there. And the same on TikTok. People just like.
Yeah, reusing like memes and posts and shit are like super common, which is weird. I'm just like.
My favorite.
Like, I get it's like you see it everywhere, but then there's like literally meme accounts that are just like, fuck it, we're gonna copy and paste it or screenshot it.
My favorite thing has been TikTok accounts where people are retelling old jokes.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite thing because you hear it, I'm like, oh, this is an old joke, I know this. But like people don't, and they think it's real, and I'm like, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, because there's a whole generation that has not gotten that shit, and they're just stealing it for the sake of content.
Yeah, there's like because they didn't read because like there's not like sites that like tell those old jokes and shit where you pick them up from there. So now it's just on TikTok. So it's just like so the whole cycle goes over again.
Just people, yeah.
Well, because like before it was like these were email chain jokes, then they were put on websites.
It just pops up as like yeah, you're good.
There were email chain jokes. Then there were. If I would have known, I would have like stood up and not like hunched over.
We're working on it. It's a new element of this.
I think that's why people think I like based on why.
Sorry, we're Snapchatting Patrick right now.
Is it audio?
No.
Okay.
I just literally sent him a photo.
Ask him why he's early and sober. You can be one.
He's with Emma's family.
Oh, so he's got to behave.
He said yesterday that her mom enjoys being in section 422, like the 400 level of the seats. And to me,
does that mean
that's really stupid.
Does that mean they're cheap?
Well, they're cheap, yes.
Oh no, I'm saying, is the family cheap?
Oh, that I will allegedly say probably at that point if you're doing that. Who enjoys sitting in the back row, like the back section? You know what I enjoy? Inconvenience.
Yeah, I want to go up extra flights of stairs.
If I could possibly take the elevator all the way to the top level of the stadium and then look at it like I'm in a drone. Can I get the Goodyear blimp seats? Because I would like those. Maybe sit next to the fucking slide, Bernie slide. What's up, everybody that's watching on Facebook, breakingentering.net, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, whatever the fuck we're on. We're
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Coming soon.
It's coming. You know what I mean.
One of these days, we got to just literally, like, not tell anyone. Just be like,
Just
drop
start-
the OnlyFans link in the Instagram story.
Oh yeah.
The crunching today because of this man.
I made salsa.
I'm making that fire salsa.
I made salsa.
But not like super spicy, but fire salsa. In the
No,
sense
yeah,
that it is fire. It's dope. I like it.
It's got 2 serranos. Granted, it was like full. Before,
Yeah.
So you know.
Hit this man up for salsa. You know what's up.
Now's the time because there's too many fucking tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
In a month, I'll be like, I don't have any fucking tomatoes. I'll be salty. But right now,
My
Too
dad
many
always
fucking-
has too many tomatoes if you want to just get tomatoes from him.
well, I mean, same thing with mom. It's just that at some point they stop ripening. So then you're like, what you're supposed to do is take the unripened tomatoes, put them in a paper bag, and just kind of like put them in a dark corner.
Oh.
Then they'll slowly start to ripen on their own.
Okay.
If you want to speed it up, then you put an apple or banana in there.
Huh.
Because the gas that the fruit gives off accelerates the ripening of the tomatoes. It's what grocery stores do, because a lot of times that shit is shipped either green or like damn near green, because it has to stand up to transport
Okay.
and processing,
Yeah.
and then it's just ripened usually at a warehouse or something, and they pump in I think it's ethylene. I think that's the gas. Don't quote me on that. There's
Look at
some
that.
gas.
You learned something already in this live stream today.
But there's a gas that makes it ripen. Same principle with if you got a rock hard avocado, paper bag, throw a banana in there, it'll ripen. If you got peppers, if you got your chili peppers and you want them to turn red, and it's end of season, same principle.
Okay.
I'm here for you.
This man providing
here for you.
the culinary expertise
I'm here for you.
and a dope salsa. All right. Okay, so we're recording this Thursday's episode.
This is Thursday's episode. We're recording it right now. Patrick is at the Brewers game with his queen and her family. Shout out to Emma.
Thoughts
Shout
and
out
prayers to
Pat.
Patrick.
Shout
T's
out
and
to
P's.
Pat. T's and P's. He's gonna have one $12 beer. Maybe
yes.
2. Maybe
He's gonna have
2.
2. As you can see right there on the scroll, we didn't cancel Patrick. He's just not here today.
Yeah.
So
We
very
should-
important to say.
Yes. Also, I still don't know. I don't know what he said that one week that Sean was like. Because listening to the show, we like.
He must have alluded to something
It was.
off mic that.
Yeah, it was something he like between recordings.
Yeah.
So it was on the stream, but wasn't like.
I know he had a wild Britain rant where he just started saying some shit that we were like, whoa, 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 whoa.
It might have been that, and it was prior, and then like the next day, that's when they had all the Queen's on.
Yeah.
The Queen was on Pack Watch, and then she was put in a pack.
Pack watch. God damn.
Never heard of that Pack Watch before?
not reference to royalty like that.
Fucking that Royal Pack. Those Eliza runts.
Just imagine like medieval times and they're like, doth King Charles is on is on pack watch. Thy pack watch, sir.
I
That's
believe
what you came here for. Hip hop and British colony.
Yes. I believe it is, as the Americans say, Pack Watch.
They the Americans are trying to yeet us out of ye old colonies.
Oh man.
We're the worst. We're the worst. Tell a friend. Tell a friend.
Hey, there's all this coverage of Queen's funeral and all that nonsense, and then we don't get shit about Pakistan. We don't get shit about Puerto Rico. We don't get shit about Brett Favre stealing money from his home state.
No, I put that in the stream today.
Well, I mean,
That
we
Brett
do.
Favre was out here scheming on MVP levels.
We give also kind of fucked up. No mention of that shit on ESPN. Mike Vick fights some dogs, which is fucked up. That shit was all over ESPN for years.
Yep.
Brett Favre steals millions of dollars.
Yep.
Not one mention. Nothing.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit.
Nobody's interested in white collar crime.
That's what I'm trying to get in on that shit. No, I'm sorry.
Allegedly.
No crimes here. See, my collar's not even white. It's like striped.
Only crimes we're concerned with are breaking and entering. There. All right, we're really bad at this, so I'm gonna just start playing stuff. Doing this.
Okay, I did not read the articles in the pre-pro.
That's okay. I barely did, so we're gonna learn together. I honestly thought about just being like, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna Google it in between segments and just going into the next thing.
That's fine.
Well, kind of. That's kind of what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Like
I'm okay with
a
that.
different version of that. I also realized today. I was today years old when I realized I can control Spotify off of my phone and it's playing through here.
Yeah.
I know I should have thought of this before, but now I don't have to do the whole reaching over thing.
You know what you need. You need an extra phone that functions as the music controller. Well, you can still keep that up to check the Instagram stream.
I have an old iPad that literally it won't download any new apps though. Like it's useless, and I just want to figure out some way to like mod it into like a camera switcher, and like a media controller would be the best shit. So if anyone's out there that's like a tech head and knows how to do this shit, let me know, because I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I can only do so much. I can only set up this multi-stream on every channel possible, which honestly I could probably set up on more. We could probably get that OnlyFans stream happening. Just saying. Oh shit, are we streaming the right way on Caffeine? 1 second. We might not have audio there.
Okay. I don't like that the USA Today article has a lot of pictures of Jay-Z in this. That just seems unnecessarily like, why are you dragging Jay-Z into this shit?
You know, sometimes you gotta, I don't know. Hang on. Well, if we're doing it wrong on Caffeine, you wouldn't even be able to tell because, or I wouldn't be able to fix it. But I think we're good. Hang on. I'm going to check our stream right there real quick. It's going to take me a second.
Oh, God, this fucking article. Yeah, Kanye's full of shit on this article, by the way.
What?
Kanye's full of shit on this article.
Yeah, absolutely.
His mother, bless her, is rolling over in her grave.
Oh, they're getting ugly audio on Caffeine.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Sorry, everybody listening on Caffeine. 1 second. I can't change the settings on it. All right, now they should be good on Caffeine. Hey, there you go. Now you can hear us over there. Hey.
What's going on, guys?
I think I did that fast enough that the person that was watching on Caffeine now can actually see us and hear us the right way.
All right.
Sorry about that, sir, or ma'am, or person. I'm glad that we're good to go now. One second. Oh, it's literally me. Wow, there's like no lag on that. Okay, well, hello everyone. Hello everybody that's watching on Instagram, Caffeine, all the other things. Now we are ready to go. We are ready to roll and do this thing.
For real?
For real, for real.
Okay.
For real, for real, for real. Do. Make it a radio show. All right, now I can control it like that. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Breaking and Entering Radio. You've got Alan Hallis.
And Omar Beckham.
And there's no Patrick Carroll in between today.
Nope.
Because he is out watching a Brewer game.
Yep.
Probably from the 400 level.
He's up in the rafters with Sting.
Yeah, that's where he is.
Yeah. It's him, Sting, and Darby Allin up there watching the Brewers game right now.
Yep, that's about it.
Yep.
I will not sit below the Loge level. below the second level. But I call those the peasant seats up there. But anyway, we're giving you 2 hours of independent underground.
I've been up there before, but it was because I was with a group of people, and those were the tickets that they got, and I was like, I would have spent $30 more.
I was there for Brewers playoff games, which is like just get something to get in the door.
You know what? I'll take that back. There was one. Pops got tickets to that Game 6.
Oh, okay.
Brewers Dodgers game.
Yeah.
We were like just. So like the foul pole was kind of in our view.
Oh no.
But that was pretty much the only ones we could get.
Yeah.
But we got to go to Game 6.
I mean, you were there. You were in the building.
It was dope. It was dope.
There you go.
To see him like just hold off for one more game. Then they got stomped by the Dodgers. But we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that. But what we do talk about is we are giving you 2 hours of independent underground hip hop, broadcasting out of the Breaking and Entering world headquarters in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Omar, it's just you and me today. It was just Patrick and I last week. How are you doing? It's been a minute since. Well, I saw you yesterday.
Yeah, we saw you, but it's all good. In the last, I don't know, not even quite 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's been all right. Hey, I stopped at Hawthorne this morning and got a sandwich.
Okay.
Got a little breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
Got a red eye because I was a little sleepy this morning.
Yeah, it was a late night last night.
Yeah, I saw Pat this morning. I dropped off something to him, and he was kind of feeling the same way too.
Yeah,
so
I bet.
we were both in agreement that we will have to calibrate our Mondays accordingly.
Yeah, limiting the shots on Monday nights is going to have to be a thing.
Stop picking up splits, Alan.
I mean, hey, look, I'm just kind of good at bowling.
You bowled better than me yesterday. I stunk.
Not much better. I was fine. I was okay.
You were...
Second game, we were about a pin apart.
We were a pin apart. I think we were like... Yeah, I think we were like a couple pins apart that first game. You smoked me that third game, though. I was bad.
That one I just decided to pull
that
one out of nowhere.
I think you got me by like 20 pins that third game.
Yeah.
That was bad.
It was a rare one, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of happening.
Aside from that, things are good. Work is work. There's always something to do.
Always something.
Saw one of my homies. Shout out to my guy Tobin. Saw him for lunch today.
Okay.
Chatted. Hadn't really had a chance to catch up with him in a long time, so I got to figure out what's going on with him and his life and
nice and
his family and everything. So
I gotta start doing that. I gotta start talking to people.
I
start hitting people up like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a minute."
You can always do that. Just reach out.
Too busy doing things.
I mean, include those people in the things.
You got a point.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we, however, are gonna get things started today.
How are you, by the way?
I'm doing well.
I didn't
doing
know.
all right. Things are busy, like I said. Just continuing to give you that great music.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yep.
And all that great content. We got, the growth phase is happening.
Hey,
as we will report on our taxes.
All right. One of the things I will say, I've been, we're in that late summer, early fall time of year. So
yep.
This is harvest season, right? So
yeah.
Plants are ripening. Got to start picking those and figuring out what you're going to do with them.
Yep.
So I've had a lot of peppers. I've been
growing
some peppers,
I was just about to get to that. We are enjoying some delicious chili salsa.
Pico de gallo.
Made courtesy of this man.
Yep. Everything from the garden. So made some salsa. I've been dabbling in the fermentation game a bit.
You're going to have to change your Twitter name. You're not Mr. Ice Cream Man. You're Mr. Salsa Boy.
I'm still Mr. I'm both. It's just another AKA. AKA Mr. Cookie Man. AKA Mr. Salsa Man. AKA Mr. Pickle Man.
Hit this man up for food because it's great.
Holla at me.
It's all really good.
In addition to that, I've been playing around with the hot sauce game for like the last year now.
Yeah, we got to get that going too.
And so, I've been as a lark, as a laugh, I decided to grow some Carolina Reapers. And boy, oh boy, are they producing. And boy, oh boy, did I try a little piece of one on Saturday. And whoo boy, was it hot.
I cannot wait to burn all of my my taste buds off.
Yep.
Tonsils are gone.
Yep.
Taste buds still there.
So
a couple of them.
That's I picked off 2 of them were actually like ripened, so I grabbed those. I sent y'all the picture, and so I started another batch of hot sauce. So I got like 3 different batches going right now at different levels of fermentation.
Okay.
So I'll probably some of those I could start blending up right now.
There you go.
I'm just trying to see how far they can go.
There we go. So we got the ice cream, we got the hot sauce, we got the salsa,
We got the cookies.
we got the cookies, and right now we're about to get the sour fruit as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Because we got some brand new music from Schleeberry to kick things off. This literally dropped today that we are recording this, so a couple days ago when you hear it. This is Schleeberry with Sour Fruit. Check it out. It's Breaking and Entering Radio.
I was trying to set you up with the sour. That's what I was talking about.
Oh,
Make it.
okay.
Yeah. I was like, oh, the one thing I'd like to put into it, but I wasn't able to, was some sour fruit.
Oh, okay. Way to...
We could have discussed that beforehand. But
That's all right.
It's okay. It's fine.
We're professionals. We're professional as fuck. Okay, we are kicking things off with this fucking Kanye article.
Oh, brother. I just read it, so I'm ready.
I glanced at it.
There's not a whole lot to it, so you're fine.
Yeah, exactly. I've been too busy. I interviewed some people today. Had some meetings today. Interviewed Big Frank for this week's Breaking and Entering Radio. Also interviewed an Americana and folk act that is coming to Turner Hall on like 2 minutes of preparedness. Okay. Who are we canceling over there? I heard a buzzer. Is it Patrick? Is it the week that we cancel him? Did he say some shit? I'm thoroughly enjoying Indoggo Gin.
They pulled a prank on her.
Oh, okay.
Trying to make her think that it was her money, and she was like, "It's my money, blah 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 blah." And he's like, promise is yours? She's like, yeah. And he's like, it's fake. He's like, you carry around fake money?
Damn. I am always worried of that when I pay for something with cash, that like I got handed a counterfeit bill and nobody told me, or like I never figured it out.
I'll send this to y'all. Okay.
I worry about it because I'm gullible like that. So don't scam me.
Oh,
Please, internet, do not scam me.
The fake money?
Uh-huh. Fake money, funny money, Bitcoin. You name it.
You're already in the Bitcoin game.
No, I'm in the Bitcoin game.
I know.
I'm getting scammed there too. Probably.
You should have made some B&E coin.
Look. Probably.
Or
there was a minute where everybody was like, I can make my own coin. And I was like, yeah.
You should.
And I was like, I probably could figure that out. And then I was like, that takes too much
you know
fucking
you should have
work.
made Rocky coin.
Rocky coin would have been good.
Yeah.
Shout out to producer Rocky wherever he is. Somewhere in this house.
Somewhere.
Or I'll find him. She gets home in like an hour. All right, here we go. Kanye. All right, we are kicking things off here on Breaking and Entering Radio with a person that I didn't think we were going to talk about much on this show, but we gotta. It's kind of, I'm not going to lie to you, Omar, that was kind of a light news week. But, we are here to deliver the important news, such as one Mr. Kanye West, who recently said that he has never read any book and that reading is like eating Brussels sprouts to him. He said this on an episode of the Aloe Yoga's Aloe Mindful podcast. That is what it's called. He said that he's a bigger fan of good conversation and that talking is a way of learning. And that he compared learning to reading to eating one of his least favorite foods. He said, I actually haven't read any book. Any book at all.
Big Cap, Donda, his mother, may she forever rest in peace, rolling over in her grave at this nonsense this man is talking about.
Yeah, there's no way that he never read any book.
His mother was a college professor. There is no way she was not having him read books.
Yeah.
There's no way he was not encouraged to read books.
Now,
get out of here.
Now
Don't
look,
lie.
This is something that I have not. There are very few things that Ye and I have agreed on in recent years. But as somebody that really doesn't read it, I've read books, but I don't read like that. I read the internet. It's not like I don't consume the written word, you know what I mean, and enjoy like articles and stuff like that. I don't have the attention span to read a book. I just don't. Usually it's a good autobiography or like an audiobook once in a while. I can do that. But I will admit that I have not read it in a long time. I also do not like Brussels sprouts. So those are the two things that Ye and I have in common. So I refuse to eat them. Like a grown kid.
Okay.
I eat like a 4-year-old. What do you want?
Here's the thing about Brussels sprouts.
I knew this is where you were going to take it. Not the reading thing. Who cares about the reading thing? The Brussels sprouts.
No. We can talk. I mean, the reading thing is come on, man. He is just spouting nonsense, and that host should have called him out on that. There's no way he does. Actually, you know what? Maybe he doesn't read, and that's why he keeps getting quote unquote screwed over in all his brand deals.
Oh, I'm guessing he does not read his contracts. That's for damn sure. He also goes on to say, reading is like eating Brussels sprouts for me, and talking is like getting the Giorgio Baldi corn ravioli.
That's a flex.
So, yeah, it was like a subtle way to like throw that into...
Like, yes, hey, I'm also obscenely rich.
Hey, I'm a fan of good conversation, too.
As we all are.
Hence why we do this show. Hence why I got a podcast.
Exactly.
Like, we do all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. I like talking to people. Yeah. So, I get that. And that's fine. But you've got to... Here's the thing. You need to be able to get information multiple ways. Yes, talking to people is a good way to get it.
Right.
Reading books is a good way. Looking at articles. These are all very valid ways. Going to see things for yourself. These are all very valid ways to learn and to gain information. You should not shut off one of those sources. That's silly.
Hey, man.
That's stupid.
Ye considers himself to be a genius, so...
No actual genius would think like that. I'm just saying. And I actually do think he is creatively a genius. He has fallen off, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yes. Creatively, he is a genius.
He has something going on there
which is why he does
like one of one.
Which is why he does all these absurd things. Because that, if you look at the history of geniuses, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Going back to the Brussels sprouts.
Can we talk about the Brussels sprouts?
I feel like I was in the same boat as you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. What'd you have them back in the day? Boiled, steamed, maybe with some butter on it.
Steamed because
that's what they did.
And also, famously, my parents.
Yes.
No seasoning.
Yeah.
No.
So,
flavor.
I was like that too until I saw something on TV one day.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I can make them like that?
Change your mind? Change your world?
So then I was like, okay, now you get the Brussels sprouts, cut them in half, get yourself get that skillet rippling hot, right?
All right.
So
I'm following.
Okay, so take your Brussels sprouts, cut them in half. A little olive oil, a little salt, a little pepper, maybe some chili flakes if you want a little kick.
Okay.
Maybe a little garlic.
Okay.
Well, it depends on how you want to get down. Right?
All things that were neglected in the Hallis household.
So,
saying, I'm calling it how I see it.
Toss all that together, right, in a bowl. Take that skillet.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of oil on the skillet, right?
Right.
Get that sucker ripping hot, steaming, smoking hot, right?
Yeah.
You want to see the wisps of smoke.
Okay.
As they like to say.
Yeah.
Once you get that sucker hot, take those Brussels sprout halves, cut side down in the skillet. Be brave. Don't be scared. The burns will heal. It's okay. Actually, probably wouldn't be that bad. But
pay the cost. Pay the cost.
Get those on there. Give them like a minute or two.
Yeah.
Give yourself like 3 tablespoons of water.
Yeah.
Put it in the skillet. Lid. Let that cook until the water's gone.
This is where I need the soundboard for like the ad libs in the back. I need those ad libs.
Then you got nice charred bottoms. The steam cooks the rest, so it's nice and tender.
And there's flavor in it.
Oh yeah,
from everything else.
You got the flavor. Boom. And if you wanna up that level a little bit, take you a little bit of honey. So when you're done, put it back into the bowl. Drizzle a little honey on there. Toss it back up. Then serve it to you folks.
Yeah,
They'll
none
love
of that. None of that was involved in
you
my
serve
household.
that to your queen, she's gonna love it, and she'll love you even more. And I know she already loves you a lot.
This man has got the cooking tips, the food tips. That's what we. That's not what we have you here for, but it's what we got. It's an added bonus.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Hey, I'll tell you what to make. I got you.
There you go.
That goes to everybody out there. You want to know? You're like, I don't know what to make. I got you. I'll walk you through it. Don't worry.
As an aside, sorry, dying again.
Did one of my favorite bartenders once call me out because she would ask me what I would make when dates would come over, and it usually be some variation on the same thing.
Yeah.
Because it's a the technique is the same,
Standard.
but you can play around with the flavors and get different things out of it.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Don't you make that all the time?" I was like, "It's not the exact same dish." And I was like, "How about you come over and you try it?"
Oh.
And she did, and she loved it.
Okay.
Boom.
Well,
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts aside. Ye also has a private school, Donda Academy
Yep.
in California.
With her name on that academy, and
Yep.
they're saying they don't read books. Okay.
So this man has a school, but he doesn't read a book. What kind of leader is he?
A terrible one.
Everybody marinate on that and just think about it. And maybe don't send your kids to Donda Academy. I know you can take parkour as a class there. For real. That's like, I've never looked up the website, but I probably should.
I'd rather do that
insane.
than run laps around the gym.
Good point.
Just
Good point.
saying. Just
What happened
saying.
to Timmy? Oh, he broke his neck again. But he's being creative doing it, so, I mean, he's graduating with honors.
He thought he could bounce off the 3 walls and get to the ledge, but that didn't quite work out for him.
Missed the grab. All right.
He thought he was Jackie Chan. He's not.
So don't enroll your kids in Donda Academy. Maybe read a book or two. Don't take it from me, I guess. And eat your Brussels sprouts. Very educational episode that we got going on today.
Yeah.
Here's something.
Eat your veggies, guys. Get that fiber back in your diet.
Or get yourself some treats. Because that's what you're about to do.
Oh.
We're playing some music from Vincent Van Great featuring Amanda Huff.
Hey.
This song is called Treats. Check it out. It's here on Breaking and Entering Radio. Oh, I'm sorry. Is Segway God here? Because Segway God has apparently entered the chat.
You got it going. This just came through, by the way. Oh, well, this is earlier today.
We got breaking news?
Well, this is from like noon today, but whatever.
Sprained news?
Yeah.
Shepherd Express special?
That damn editor. Future sales song publishing catalog to influence media partners
Oh, I did see this.
for the between $65 and $75 million.
That man got paid
Yep.
for product.
Yeah.
Because he's making product raps.
Yep. Actually, that's
Shout out to him, though.
shout out to him because I know it was a pain in the ass to get those initial
Mm-hmm.
masters back from Rocco.
Yeah.
You signed to Rocco's label.
Getting
originally.
anybody else. If you signed to a label, you're fucked. Because you're...
Well, no, it was a pain in the ass to get those back. So I'm glad he was able to like pay the money to get that back and then turn that into
Flipped his own music over.
That's good.
Make
Good for
money
him.
on it twice.
Toxicity aside, good for him.
Yes. I have this theory that music is becoming so disposable to this sense that, we could make this a segment.
About
You-
Future?
Yeah, we could talk
Okay.
about it.
I get If you didn't put my airing of grievances on the thing, so that's fine.
What were you going to air? Oh, you were going to air grievances to Patrick. Yeah.
Y'all, not just him.
No, just to Patrick.
No, you
No,
don't
no,
think
no.
you're not a part of this. Don't think you're not a part of this.
Yeah, let's talk about this future thing.
All right.
You got the article right there.
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
They have me a chip, and then away we go. Look at us. Changed it on the fly like it's SmackDown in 6 months ago.
Ooh, I see. Oh my god. Oh god. I think I sent y'all the article like a long time ago about the guy that runs BlackRock Investments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I read some of this, but I didn't see what the latest thing is.
Well, no. So Influence Media Group is a collaboration between BlackRock and Warner Music Group.
Oh.
So yeah, again, this is some fucking shit,
BlackRock at work again.
dog. That man, that's some real Lex Luthor shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just hands and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Well, we're going to talk all about it.
All right.
Because that's what we can do.
Oh, I would. So okay, we can.
You good?
These fucking ads, Jesus.
I know. Pulling anything up on your phone lately is fucking hell. You know it doesn't have fucking pop-ups all over it? It just has one. BreakingandEntering.net. Just saying. And that one only shows up once a month. Per device. Tells people to get to our newsletter. So, alright, here we go. We're back here on Breaking and Entering News, radio, whatever it is.
Breaking Entering Radio. And we got some breaking news.
Thank you. That's where I was going, and my
Yep.
mind decided to just change all of the words.
Yep.
Speaking is my profession, sort of, and writing, mostly writing.
Yep.
Omar, hit him with this breaking news.
Okay, so this is published earlier today. This is from Billboard.com. Future has sold his publishing catalog to Influence Media Partners. So it's an 8-figure deal, estimated between $65 and $75 million.
Unbelievable.
Sold it to Influence Media Partners, which is a joint venture between BlackRock, the investment company, the ones that were buying up all the homes over the last couple of years. Those guys. Also, fun fact, that was the head of that company was the guy that was tasked with figuring out the banking disaster after the '08 recession.
Yeah, just throwing his services in
Well, the thing is that BlackRock was one of the few companies that still had money left.
there. Just trying
and,
to,
and
figure
it's
it
a-
out. Be a nice guy.
And while the government has money,
Mm-hmm.
they don't want to spend all of their money. So they went to the BlackRock guy, and they were like, "Hey, man, I see you are not an idiot. That is not all encompassed by greed, and you thought about the future. Well, I shouldn't say not encompassed.
Not entirely encompassed by greed.
Had some foresight to not go for the quick, immediate, fast dollar.
Yeah, would have
So
thought.
yes, so they were still standing. So he was kind of tasked with getting all those companies, those investment companies, so like your Goldman Sachs
Yeah.
and all those, getting all that right and figured out and turned around.
Fix the world.
Yes. Hey, everything crashed. Could you fix this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. And he was every conversation was like, "What the F are you guys doing?"
Yeah.
You looked through everything like, "What were you thinking?" So all that kind of stuff. With that said, anytime he does something now, because he helps with that,
Yeah.
and he also provided some funding for that. Because of that, anytime he does something that could be perceived to be a bit
a
of
little shifty.
a little shifty, a little bit of a monopoly,
Mm-hmm.
the government's like, "I see nothing."
You helped us out,
You
so
helped,
I'm gonna just look the other way on this one.
Sometimes you got that friend that bails you out, and if they do something a little shady, you're like, "You know what? I'm gonna let them rock because
Yep.
they helped me out in when I was in a bad place."
A little bit of shady business never hurt anybody. Well, probably didn't.
Well, I mean, this is one of the reasons why.
So they bought Future's catalog, a good portion of it.
Oh, you want me to get off my point about the greed of all these financial companies? That's fine.
We're gonna say that for a politics show. That's maybe Patreon only.
Okay. Anywho,
With mad disclaimers on it.
so this is Future's recordings from 2004 to 2020.
Okay.
So that does not include the most recent album, the I Never Liked You.
Right.
But 612 songs, or we're estimated about 612 songs, includes things such as Mask Off,
Yep.
Jumpman with Drake, Life is Good, Low Life, King's Dead from the Black Panther soundtrack.
Bangers. Just
Um,
bangers that they're gonna own
Yeah.
and license the hell out of
So,
them.
Magic, the joint with
Ooh,
T.I.
yeah. Basically
Same-
anything
same
that you
damn
would put in
time.
a versus.
Yeah, all that stuff. So, while they did not disclose the exact number, Billboard estimates it was somewhere between $65 to $75 million. Also, they estimated that the recordings were generating over the last 3 years, over the last 3 years, they've averaged about 9.6 million annually.
Okay. And so he just kind of got an advance on
Also,
a decade plus of music.
Yes, that's what it comes
Basically.
down to.
Yeah.
The other thing is, Future does write for other people as well. So
Right.
He wrote stuff for Drake, wrote stuff for Juice WRLD, wrote stuff for Young Thug.
So he's got. There's a lot in this catalog. This
Yeah.
is huge.
Yeah, there's
Actually,
a lot.
this is very huge. The more that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I have this theory, right, that because streaming income is so little, we're talking fractions of a penny per stream, and it's only going to probably diminish.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of artists. So we saw this where like Bob Dylan sold off his catalog. Somebody else.
I think Diana Ross recently did.
Yeah, like a few artists have sold off their entire catalog, especially older acts
Yeah,
that are basically setting up their family.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I could see older artists that they're not putting out new stuff like that.
Right.
It's kind of like, all right, let me just get this last little cash out.
Yep.
I can set up a little trust.
Yeah.
Keep the fam good, and just kind of go from there. But taking that, it's like winning the lottery, and you're just taking the cash out versus the annuity payments.
Yep.
essentially what you're doing at this
So
point.
essentially, I have that thought that like this is the way that artists are gonna have to operate from now on. Is like they're gonna have to realize when they can make the money and then when that money is diminishing. So like,
You're essentially playing the market.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, Mask Off, as hot as that song was, is not going to be streaming the same in 3 years.
No.
It's streaming already, and it's was huge, but the replay value of it is kind of low. And to be honest, a lot of this era of hip hop is like very much product. I'm dying again. Don't worry, that gin saved me. Anyway,
That's fine. So right now, yeah, Mask Off is Future's second most popular song on
Yeah.
Spotify right now.
so in theory, though, in 5 years, that song is not going to be probably streamed that much because everyone will have largely forgotten about it to an extent.
I mean, that's a 5-year-old song right now.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying at some point that song is going to be hit the point where people just a generation forgets about it, doesn't even know it exists. Same as a lot of the stuff that we grew up on, 2000s, early 2000s stuff. There's some hits in there that we all forgot about, and we listen to it all the time. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's normal. I mean, that's like if you talk
So
to
the
your
return on it is low.
if you talk to your folks and you played something from I don't know the Stones,
Yeah, some a lower album cut,
like your dad might be like, "Oh yeah, I remember this song. This is a banger." I know
or a third or fourth single down the
Yeah.
way. Yeah, my dad's never saying that.
I know that's not how he talks, but you know
Yeah,
what I'm
a third or fourth single on the album kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas like, oh yeah, they had that one.
So yeah, that's always generationally just been a thing.
So it's kind of reducing the what the core of a song is, if you really want to be technical about it, because like, you know, it's not the goal is not to make timeless music anymore. Now it's going to literally be make music for, you know, to build the larger product of your whole discography and then sell that off and just stay relevant long enough to sell it for a hot top dollar.
How many artists do you think, whatever your back in the day is, back in the day for us is different than back in the day for our parents.
Yeah,
Which is different for our nieces and nephews out there.
yeah.
Like, how many of those artists do you think were actually making stuff, like, where they're like, I want to make timeless music, and
I
actually,
think
like,
a good portion of them were because it was a different time where you were like, okay, people are gonna buy my records forever, and the profit of buying those records forever was pretty good.
I don't think,
And it's diminished so much to now it's like it's not about buying the one song or buying the one album. They are literally pieces of content to attract you to come to the concert where you can make more money or to increase your festival rate or you know what I mean? Like
that was, but I feel like there were more.
like the
Like,
song is not the core product anymore.
I feel like there were less.
We're all dying. It's
Yeah.
tortilla chips.
Yeah. I feel like it's less. I feel like there are less people like that than you want to believe.
Yeah.
Because you love music so much.
Well, I think there are still some genuine artists. I'm sure a lot, you know, especially in hip hop, there's so many people that came in just to make money and get out. You know what I mean?
It's like that. It's
Or
like in
some
other
people
genres.
that just
Like,
lucked up and got
how
money.
many dudes do you know in like their little 3-piece bands or whatever are like, yeah, I just did this to get the chicks.
Yeah, that's very true. There's a good portion. Yeah.
Adam Levine is hopping in every attractive woman's DMs apparently, being a hot mess
Yes.
right now.
Yes, and he's a huge star.
Yeah.
But I think that like the idea of making a song to make money now is kind of fallen off because it's more in favor of making enough pieces of content to attract you to other streams of revenue for artists. To attract you to, like I said, the ticket sales, the merch sales.
I think it was always like that.
I feel like there was a time where the album was the core product. And now it's
all-
kind of like it's not about buying into the music. It's about buying into the persona and wanting to be at that show, wanting to be at that thing. It's more of a brand.
That was
thing.
always a thing.
Maybe I'm just getting older and jaded.
That was always a thing. It's just that people didn't say brand.
Right.
Like the thing you're thinking of is that like more quote unquote corporate lingo is being adopted.
Yeah.
So you think about it in that sense.
Yeah.
But that was always the thing. It was always like, I'm gonna make this song so I can get on the radio, so then people will like me, and then we can play these, then we can do these shows, and people come to the shows, and then I get the chicks or the dudes, whatever you like, or the theys,
Yeah.
whatever you like.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, maybe I can get into a movie or on TV, or we're gonna sell these band shirts. That was always a thing.
Yeah, I guess.
It was always a thing. Like, don't
I'm
think it
just
wasn't a
hating
thing.
it. I'm just hating it. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Like, my thought is that there's also the other problem with this is you're going because this is being bought to somebody that doesn't really care about the music, right? Like BlackRock probably is not going to care about the integrity of Future's music.
It's literally just an It's another thing in their portfolio.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we're gonna get people that made these like personal songs about their lives, sell them, and then those are gonna be used to. I mean, people used to hate when the Beatles hated when Revolution got used for a Nike commercial. So it's the same principle of like, are we gonna have the Juice World song that Future wrote part of that is now property of BlackRock? Is that gonna be used to make money for somebody that is not Juice World at all?
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think
where
once,
like the core of the song, the personal like touch of it is gonna just be completely gone because everyone's gonna be like, well, they're just gonna make a commercial out of this if it's big enough. I don't know. Maybe it's something that's already happened. Like
that
you said,
already
it
happened.
probably is
Like,
already out there. But
we
I
crossed
just
that threshold back in like the 90s, dude.
yeah. I don't know.
That already happened. We crossed that threshold.
I feel like it's more overt now, though. Unfortunately.
I mean, there was a time when a Lacera song got used for a Target commercial, and I was like, yo, at least they're getting paid for that.
They probably weren't.
I would hope so.
Maybe. I don't know. It depends on what their deal was.
What I think they were on Sub Pop's label, right?
Yep. Yeah.
I think they were on Sub Pop at the time.
Okay.
So.
Maybe they might have been better about it, but if they were on a major, who knows? Anyway, we had a nice spirited discussion here about the integrity of music, and went a little longer than we expected. But here's some music from Cam Will. We're gonna play a song called "Dance with Me." Check it out. It is here on Breaking and Entering Radio.
Alan likes to
That
think,
it ended up being a really good segment.
Alan likes to always think that the world has recently turned this way, while I, with the extra 7 years of experience, which doesn't really matter that much, has known that the world has always fucking been this way. And it's
I like to live in the ignorance sometimes, man. The bliss.
It's always been this way. Therefore, that's just how it goes.
That last segment went 12 minutes, but it was a good discussion. So, the 55-minute version of our show is gonna be fucking tight today, this week. Because there's sometimes where I'm like, okay, we're doing one song in between these breaks, and I think this Cam Will song is like a 4-minute song. So we'll see what the fuck happens. It's gonna be an interesting edit session tomorrow morning. All right, we can do a shorter one on this one. Lil Baby fans destroying shit.
Maybe it was the other album then.
Are you finding the Lucera
Yeah.
song? Here, wait.
This song. This was used in like a Target Christmas commercial.
That absolutely sounds like a Target Christmas commercial, though, when you don't know that much about the band, you know?
Well, she was the giant redhead lady in Vivian Girls. I don't know if you remember.
I don't remember them.
Do you remember? You don't remember Vivian Girls?
No. Deep cuts.
Man,
Man,
hey,
he's got
yo, you want to talk about?
he's got Pico. He's got deep cuts.
You want to talk about early 2000s to 2010s indie pop groups? I'm here for you. Love that shit.
There you go.
I was big on the Fader. Fader and Pitchfork were my shit.
I went to the Fader Fort the first year I went to South by Southwest.
Dope.
Yeah.
I remember one time they sent me 2 magazines by accident, and I called, and the lady was like, keep it, honey. I was like, thanks.
You actually called because they sent you 2 of the same magazine?
Yeah, I didn't know.
That's so polite.
I'm a polite person.
Ladies, hit that DM, whatever that is. Ramo2653.
Yeah, you got it right this time. Yeah.
I've been getting it right. I've been getting it right now when I've been typing it. Been trying not to fuck it up.
Also, shout out to Matt Static. He was performing at the Deer District earlier today.
What?
Yep.
How the fuck did he end up getting that gig?
I don't know. He be doing big shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for him. I actually almost invited him to come over to be our third guest tonight, or our third mic tonight.
He was busy.
Didn't know he was busy playing Pfizer for him.
Yeah.
Fucking dope. I don't even know what's going on out there.
Also, I know he lives around here somewhere.
Yeah, he's in the area.
Yeah,
I see him get off the bus once in a while.
yeah, I've seen Ryder walking the dog.
All right, we're going to talk about these little baby fans.
Cheesy bacon fried pickles.
What? Why does that sound good? That actually...
And it's keto.
Ooh. Well, that's nice. Cheesy bacon fried pickles, you say, huh? Look at the Miz eating that.
You want me to send this?
It's not the Miz.
I know. I'm gonna send this to you though.
Okay. I was watching a major wrestling figure pod today because I was trying to figure out what some of my old shit is worth.
Were you still going through that giant 4-hour one?
Yeah. And they have a point where
I think they got upgraded.
what? Good for them. But Brian Myers, Kurt Hawkins, was telling the story about the first time that he met Bruno Sammartino, I believe, right? So they're at WrestleMania, and Kurt Hawkins has his hair freshly cut, and he's still got the red hair kind of thing, like kind of shorter. Still got the beard though, or well, maybe he's clean cut at this point. Whatever, doesn't matter. Bruno Sammartino walks up to him and makes a beeline for him, and Kurt Hawkins is like a jobber at this point. And he comes up to him and he goes, "Mike the Miz, great to meet you." And he was just like, "Oh, dude, that fucking sucks." Long way to go for somebody else's story, but we got there. All right, let's talk about Lil Baby fans and them breaking shit.
That sounds like a bootleg OnlyFans now. You said
Lil Baby fans? No, you get canceled for that one. LilBabyfans.com. Doesn't matter. It still sounds very cancelable. All right, here we go.
The feds are breaking down the door right now.
Yeah, they should be here any minute, so we should finish the show up.
We just swatted ourselves.
Here we go. You know, sometimes we talk about good things, sometimes we talk about bad things on the show, Omar.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're talking about something that's a little unfortunate and weirdly kind of justified. So, Lil Baby was supposed to perform in Vancouver for the Breakout Festival recently, this past week. And that's fine, cool. Unfortunately, he no-showed it. And fans were not happy about it. He no-showed at the last minute, which, that sucks, right? But, like, understandable, things happen. It's Canada, so there could have been a visa issue. There could have been a whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there's a million things that could happen, right? The fans were not happy. And then this is a festival where they also featured performances from...
Looks like it's Trippie Redd, Quavo, and Takeoff.
Polo G, Corday was there, Coil Ray, Babyface Ray. So, like...
Lakia was there.
Lakia was there. Shout out Lakia.
Sheck West was there.
Okay. So, like... good names on this festival, like
yeah.
Really, really solid hip hop festival. Obviously, Lil Baby is still the biggest name on there, and he at the last minute decided to cancel his set and not be able to do it. He put an apology out on Instagram saying that his body was just not able to hold up for this one, and you know, maybe not true, but we'll get into that in a second. The fans, however, in Vancouver, destroyed the PNE Amphitheater, tore down merch booths, tore down VIP areas. Just there's Snapchat videos that are out here of people just wildly wrecking stands in and around this amphitheater.
Oh boy!
All because the Lil Baby did not show up. The article's coming from TMZ, and I don't really like that. Apparently, TMZ has a hip hop section, and I really hate that.
No, TMZ has a messy section, whatever that may entail.
So
it's not the 30-mile zone; it's the messy zone.
The apology from Lil Baby says, "I'd like to start off by saying I truly apologize, Vancouver, Canada, and to the Breakout Festival and everyone who was in attendance. I've been going so hard these past few months without any breaks that it finally caught up with me, and my body shut down. I owe you guys, and we'll make it up big time soon." Here's the problem on that. So this is the article that I showed you, but however, it was revealed before he canceled the show, he was partying with Travis Scott, and he was partying with Canelo fresh off of Canelo's victory. his most recent one.
Oh, over Triple G.
Yeah,
Yeah.
over Golovkin, and a couple other celebrities were in the house, but partying the night before and then suddenly can't make it because his body wasn't holding up.
I mean,
It doesn't take a genius here.
those things,
These things happen.
these things happen. What were we just talking about before we went on air? Of how we need to
Monitor our drinking.
Yeah, our drinking on Mondays.
I mean,
Mo-
I'm
mo-
currently
monitoring our-
drinking on Tuesday. So
It's
I don't
Tuesday.
know.
It's fine. This isn't Monday. It's okay.
But yeah, apparently, basically, your man might have been a little hungover and just did not feel up to it, and cited fatigue, which maybe not true.
I mean, I believe it was true. It's just that the sources said fatigue.
Different kind of fatigue. It's
Yeah.
not from running around doing these shows with Chris Brown all summer.
I mean, I will play the counterpoint to this. Both things can be true, Alan. He could be tired from touring all
That's
summer,
true.
getting all the bags that he can get because you don't know how long you can stay hot in this game,
That's true.
or
Look,
something like that.
I'm not
And-
gonna make it too hot, but you and I have both had rough days where we might have called in sick because
Yeah.
Things
Might
were
happen.
rough.
Might happen.
Might happen like years and years ago, not
Yeah. No,
anytime
We're
recently.
we're very responsible men now.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course. But I'm not saying that it hasn't happened.
Yeah.
A lot of people it's happened to.
Yeah.
We didn't have tens of thousands of people though, depending on our appearance, like our mere presence. He could have showed up and phoned that in, and did a terrible set, but he was still there.
I feel like would that have been worse?
No, I think that they wouldn't have tore the stands down
No,
because they at least saw a little baby.
Clearly, these Vancouver folks are angry. They might have thrown stuff at him.
They did throw water at Pusha T.
See,
So I mean,
he,
not here. That was in Toronto.
He might have gotten hit with a La Fin du Monde.
Oh, that would have been. We
That-
could just name all the things that he could have got hit with. They threw Tim Hortons donuts at him.
Yeah, like 3-day old, so they're hard.
Slice of pizza 76 thrown at him.
There you go. Or a slice of pizza, which is not affiliated with Little Caesars. by the way.
No, different
It's
chain.
totally different chain.
A Molson bottle could have gotten chucked at him.
Oh,
Some back bacon.
yep.
I've exhausted all of my Canadian references to products. I think
Definitely could have
a
hit.
loony.
Oh, that would
A
hurt.
loony would have hurt.
That would hurt. Could have got hit with some hot poutine.
Oh, that would have been awful.
Yeah, yeah. Just that gravy in the face.
Maple syrup bottle.
That would hurt.
I think that's all. I think we've named all of the Canadian things.
Got hit with a bag of milk.
It seems like the worst thing to throw at someone, and weirdly, I want to throw that at something now. Just a bag of milk, to see it explode.
They get
Sounds gross.
they get pitchers, like in a home. You buy a pitcher that is designed to fit the bag of milk.
Huh.
Yep. It like slides in there, and you kind of cut the tip off, and like there's your.
Well,
Yeah.
What will Canada think of next?
I mean,
They could have thrown universal health care down this way. Sorry.
that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
All right.
But
it's for
until
the
then-
politics show, it's for a different.
But
day.
until then, we just suffer.
Yeah. So I guess Lil Baby, you owe it to Vancouver. Honestly, I think he's in the wrong on this one. No matter if you are partying with Canelo and Travis Scott.
I'm not here to absolve him. Like you got.
No.
You know. Theoretically, you'd want to like maybe space out those appearances, but again, you got to try and you got to get all the available money. You got to get it while you're hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna be owing some to Canada. So get Lil Baby to Canada, and in the meantime, we're gonna play some music from Moody. Check out this song. It is called Big. Check it out. It's here on Breaking and Entering Radio. Oh yeah, there's gonna be no music in the first hour of this show. On the 55-minute version.
Okay.
We're at 33 minutes.
Who gets the 55-minute version?
There's a few stations that I send it out to all the stations as like an alternate if they want to use that instead.
Okay.
So they get the full show and get the hours individually, 60-minute version. Then they get a 55-minute version, which has like one or two less songs. So
All right.
for streaming, so that they can get ads in there and whatever else. But we are at 33 minutes, and this interview segment is a good 8. So
I'm reading this Cuddy article.
we might have to shuffle some things around.
What?
Oh, the Cuddy thing? Yeah, no, we're talking about that in the second hour. Absolutely. All right. Put some reverb on that. On you.
Reverb.
That's what you call bars.
Reverb.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I got that. We're good to go. All right. Let's do the rap phone. This beat is called Falafel. We are doing it to it here on the second hour or the first hour of Breaking and Entering Radio. Oh my goodness, I am just falling apart today. But we got someone to talk to, so it's time, Omar, to call someone on the
Rap phone.
Yes, the rap phone is where we talk to a different artist every single week. Today, we are talking to somebody from Milwaukee that is going viral as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
Got this crazy song out called Backpack that he put out in April. But he's got other music too. So we were talking to Big Frank on the rap phone. We're gonna get right into it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Big Frank on the rap phone on Breaking and Entering Radio. There's a good chance that maybe one of our segments just doesn't make the 55-minute version. That's purely for you, our listeners. So sorry, some of you stations out there.
Sorry, guys.
Our bodies have been going hard all summer, so we were fatigued. We couldn't do the rest of the show.
All jokes aside, I've been going hard all summer.
I actually have been. I'm
Going
exhausted.
pretty hard.
Actively exhausted.
I played that back to back on Sunday. I woke up Monday and I was like, "Ooh, I'm stiff."
Not in a good way.
I had the phone roll when I woke up in the morning.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, it's
I was supposed to do that the other day, and I did not.
I foam rolled Sunday night when I got home too, but I was like, I gotta foam roll some more. I got home late because I told you I was.
You're busy.
Yeah,
Busy guy.
I was consoling a friend. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'll probably get an update tomorrow.
What time you guys play tomorrow?
10.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm not even playing with them because I'm playing with my other team.
Maybe. What time do you play?
10.
Oh, same time.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
It's my last scheduled conflict with them, so I'll be fine. My dad might come down though.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him about the DR.
Ask him.
Just be like, hey man, what's going on out there? Could they use a marginally popular radio show to broadcast exclusively from there?
I love that my mom is in fuck it mode with the this current family gathering because she's offering to bring like plates and shit. It's like, I'm not making anything for you.
Oh boy. All right, here we go. We're ready. I got everything set for the second hour. So here we go.
Okay.
You're into the second hour of Breaking and Entering Radio. It is Alan Hallis,
And Omar Beckham.
giving you 2 hours of that independent underground hip-hop broadcasting out of the Breaking and Entering World headquarters. It's the start of the second hour. Omar, it is time for the...
6-pack.
Yes, the six-pack. A big old pop on it.
Poof. Yeah, I got the peas.
We don't have a pop filter on the mic, but that's fine. Six-pack is where we play 6 songs back to back to back to back to back to back, and that's probably too many. But we also drink while we do it, except for today.
I got some water.
Omar is enjoying some agua.
I mean, there's also like the juice from the Pico de Gallo too.
You got something there.
Yeah, a little bit, a little something.
Chug it. No, I'm kidding. Don't.
Probably fine. It's
I
just water from the tomatoes. It's fine.
I, however, am drinking the remainder of the Indago gin from like 3 or 4 episodes ago.
There we go.
And a little lemonade to go with it.
There you go.
So there you go. We're gonna play some music while I enjoy that. This is from Tori MF Zoe. The song is called "Rapping Like the Rent Due."
It's almost the first, so yeah, that rent is gonna be due soon.
Don't remind me. Anyway, it's here it is. It's the six-pack Breaking and Entering Radio. Right, turn down all the wrong channels. Shout out to all you wonderful viewers tuning in everywhere.
Thanks, guys. We really do appreciate you.
Okay. So we talked about Lil Baby fans. We can probably skip this Bobby Shmurda thing. Or did you read that one already?
I didn't read
We can skip that one. Let's do this, let's do the Kid Cudi one.
All right. Because I just read that one. So
There you go. Constant professionals here. Constant professionals. Shout out to everybody that's popping up in the chat on Instagram. I would say hello to all of you, but you know,
What up, guys?
we're busy.
What up?
Busy guys
What up?
doing things.
We're the most professional podcasters.
As I continue to drink alcohol and occasionally hit the right button.
It's okay.
You know, we can't all be professionals, except for this is kind of my job. Semantics.
It's fine.
For those of you just tuning in, we are enjoying some fire salsa being or pico de gallo, courtesy of.
Pico de gallo is
guy-
a type of salsa. It's fine.
I know. Fun thing, my dad cannot say anything like with the proper pronunciation. Pico de gallo, hey.
Gallo, hey.
He doesn't say. Well, my impression of my dad always includes throwing the word "hey" at the end of it. I got a great deal on it, hey. Got a great deal. Only cost me $20. Hey.
Southside till I die, huh?
Yeah, hella south side. Like real south side. But yeah, he calls it Pico de Gallo, and like Laura and I are just like every time we hear it. But obviously we don't do anything about it because we like can't correct fucking years and years of being wrong, right?
It's okay. The server in Botanas doesn't care.
that would imply that he goes to Botanas. He goes to like the cheapest place he can find.
What's like the cheapest Mexican place then?
He likes what's the one
What,
right over by
Carnitos?
Fat Dad's? Mm-mm.
Oh, Salito Lindo?
He likes Salito Lindo. Only recently did I get him to GTOs. And he enjoys GTOs, but he doesn't want to drive there.
Boy drives Salito Lindo.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
All right.
I never said he made sense. I'm just saying like that's his life. So he would enjoy your salsa, but he would call it good Pico de Gallo, and then I would just have to turn in my Southside card. I'd have to give it away. I'd be like, nope.
No, I mean, actually, that means you keep it because you're by next of kin. You'd be like, it only enforces your Southsideness.
My Tippy Canoe card is fine, but my Morgandale card would have to be revoked.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much how that will work out. All right, we're gonna talk about this Kid Cudi shit.
Do I still have my Hampton Gardens card? Who knows?
I don't know. TBD.
TBD.
Probably.
Do I still have my Garden Homes card? Who knows?
That one I can't help you with. I don't know.
I was really the first 13 years of my life.
I'd say yeah. You get that by as an impartial third party, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alan. Appreciate that.
All right, let's talk Kid Cudi. We're back. That was the six pack here on Breaking and Entering Radio, and we have got some news.
I want a refund. I don't have a six pack after listening.
Oh no! Six pack not guaranteed. It was in the fine print.
Dang
It was very deep in the fine print.
You and those lawyers.
Yeah, you know me, legal expert.
Oh my god.
Kid Cudi's in the news in the wide wild world of hip hop news. Shouldn't try to alliterate after having some Indago gin, but Kid Cudi has decided he is the the most hated man in hip hop, according to a tweet that he put out. He says, "I'm the most hated man in hip hop right now, it seems, but I'm really one of the most blessed." Now, I took exception to this because we listen to this show, we are on this show, and we know of a lot of people that we hate a lot more than Kid Cudi.
The baby.
Exactly. The baby, 6ix9ine, in my case, Drake. But there's a lot of people that are much more hated, I think, than Kid Cudi is.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of like a sympathy play. It's kind of like a little move to be like, oh, woe is me. Everybody hates me.
I know.
Now, granted, yes, he got booed off stage at a festival. But he's kind of sabotaged into being booed off stage at that festival.
Yeah, he got set up. That was a setup.
Yeah, they threw stuff at him. But it's Rolling Loud. So, like,
That was a setup after Kanye. Like that was a setup.
everything about that. Yeah.
Like I feel like someone like
someday when the Netflix documentary comes out.
I feel like his management failed him there. His management should have been like, you know what, bro? I don't think you should do this one.
Maybe his management hates him.
Maybe.
Then maybe, you know what, that could make you the most hated man in hip hop. But like when I think the most hated, I think like, well, okay, to use a wrestling term here, like nuclear heat when somebody does something. Like, I would argue 6ix9ine, nuclear heat on him right now. You know, the baby, almost nuclear heat.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're one of 750 people that bought tickets or 350 people that bought tickets to that
Whatever it
New
was,
Orleans
yeah.
show. There's probably people that I'm totally missing that I'm like universally more hated.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I would argue Logic is more hated than Kid Cudi.
No, people just think Logic is corny, which is accurate.
Yeah.
Like they love to like clown him. I don't think
Macklemore more hated than Kid Cudi.
Yeah, that's one off. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Somebody I saw recently. Somebody put out an album, like a list of the
Iggy
worst
Azalea?
albums. Iggy Azalea more hated than Kid Cudi.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure we could name more. Off the top of my head, I saw somebody put out a list though of the worst albums of all time, and they went with Silk the Shocker as the number one. Is Silk the Shocker still more hated than Kid Cudi?
No, I like Silk the Shocker though, so that's not a. I mean that man could rap on beat to save his life, but I still like him.
I have a deep dark secret. Never heard that album.
Which one did they say was the worst? Was it the Shocker or Charger to the Game?
I think it was Charted to the Game.
What?
That's the one that's the better one.
Yes.
That
had.
I mean, it was also some dude on Twitter, so that doesn't really
Man.
doesn't really count for much anyway.
Hold on, now I got it. They had at least 5 bangers on it. Hold on. At least.
I need to. So somebody needs to give me the deep dive. You need to give me at some point the essentials, like the This Is Silk the Shocker playlist.
I'm pretty sure there is a Spotify. There is a Spotify. This is Silk the Shocker playlist.
Perfect. My tomorrow is taken care of. I'm gonna listen to that and be like, wow, he really was hated like that. But there's gotta be.
You know what? Just looking through, I approve of this list.
And honestly, there's personalities that are more hated than Kid Cudi. If you want to talk about like academics, Vlad, more hated. They're in hip hop technically.
Did you? I think it was last year. I finally realized that Vlad's not in the room for those interviews.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that because I don't watch Vlad TV like that.
Like I don't. I've seen clips that I was like, that's why it's always just on the artist.
Yeah.
It's because Vlad's not in the room.
So is Vlad the good cop or the bad cop?
He's just
because
the
he's
cop.
definitely police.
He's like, yeah, exactly. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, this is just like a.
This is an interrogation room.
Yeah, this is literally an interrogation room at this point.
Why would anybody agree to do that?
Why does Boosie go on there like once a month?
Oh, Boosie doesn't care. Just like he's gonna say stuff. He's good. He's good wherever. It's fine. Let him do his thing. But I think there's a lot more people. Moral of the story: I think there's a lot more people that are more hated in hip hop than Kid Cudi is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So this is a little woe is me. I believe he doesn't have a project coming out.
He
does.
does.
He does. Okay.
He does.
Look at him trying to be the underdog.
Yeah, he's got a project coming out, and then he said he's working on a book. So.
Oh, even more.
Hey, you know who won't be reading it though. Also, so in that article there was
That's a good callback. It's points. You get points for that.
Thanks.
They don't count, but they're points.
they're B&E points. I'll be able to cash them in for some merch one day.
Allegedly.
One of the things some of the songs from his upcoming project were leaked, and the leaked songs there were farting noises put on the tracks as well.
That's how they. They're like, where'd you find this?
Yeah,
that's their drop.
Instead
over
of
it.
damn song, where'd you find this? It's
just fart noises over it.
It's that.
Well, that's how you know where you got that record from, where you got that leak from.
Yeah. So, and no one is able to figure out where that came from. So, like, they don't know like who added the fart noise. There's suspicion that is Mike Dean, because Mike Dean is like
notoriously a troll.
Yeah, well, he's also gone out and like said some not nice things about Cudi, like as of late. So like, it's usually weird when like a producer or an engineer will say something.
Yeah.
So like, I was like, ooh, that's sorry.
Just the effort that goes through to be like, you know what, we're gonna put fart noises over this.
Right, like
that could put you up there though in most hated. If people are doing that to your songs and being like, you want these so bad, here.
Yeah, you want these leaks? Yeah. Oh, I got So yeah, that's a.
So if you farted on the track, let us know. Hit us up in the DMs, and we'll follow up on this story.
We'll interrogate you Vlad style. Don't worry.
No, absolutely not. You can come hang out. We won't interrogate you Vlad style. Yeah.
You're so nice.
Okay. We are gonna play some music from Peas. This song is called All Summer. It's pretty recent. It's a good drop, and so check it out. It is here on Breaking and Entering Radio. Don't fart on this track. You won't hear it.
mom back.
All right. Call her back. I'm gonna turn out some music. I don't have an ISO cam on me, but that's fine. We're just gonna enjoy some stuff. Hi guys. Hello. Thank you guys so much for checking out this live stream here on Breaking and Entering Radio. And Omar is calling his mom right now, so I got a little bit of time to tell you about all the great things going on over at Breaking and Entering. We got plenty of new stuff that's happening right now. If you guys got some questions too, put them in the chat because let's make a Q&A out of this. I have to say, we got some good stuff happening over at B&E because we have some new writers that came on board. Shout out to Ethan, shout out to Riley, shout out to iShells coming on. We got some great content there. Ben Slowey is on vacation this week, so it's just up to me and Ethan and Riley to, at the moment, to hold things down. Super producer Rocky has entered the room, and he is here, making sure that the show is going well and that none of us dropped any chips or salsa on the ground. So, yeah. I think things are going well here. You can check us out on Patreon. You can get more stuff from. I dropped an interview today on Patreon.
Pay the $5.
Pay the $5. Pay that $5. You can get some exclusive content from us over there. Oh, there it is. There it is. He's got it on him. There's 4. Pay the 4 and change. There you go. This man's got the money on him. I don't. Pay the 5. It's going to help us out immensely. Get some exclusive content from us over at patreon.com/breakingandentering. I think I did an okay job of holding it down while you were gone. Probably not. Everything okay?
My mom and my aunts need a ride from 3rd and Hour on Friday at 6 o'clock. I'll be late to Pat's party.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going to be late to Pat's party, too. I think Morgan is going to come here beforehand.
I wasn't planning on getting there at 6 o'clock.
Lara's going to be gone. So she's gone Friday afternoon.
She's got football game to work?
No, she's doing an overnight run, a Ragnar run, which like her and 5 other girls, that you run like, you do a mile leg, a 3-mile leg, a 6-mile leg, and something else, like overnight over the course of, and you're like in a car, I think, and like one of you has to run it. That sounds fucking awful. It's out in Wausau.
I've had friends.
Shout out to CW Hip Hop.
I've got some friends that have done the York County Fall Fitness before. 50-mile race.
Yeah.
You can have a team of 5, so you just kind of break it up into legs.
So she's running all night, basically. They're running,
Holly has run it before.
yeah?
Yeah. I don't know how much she runs now, but she was a runner.
But yeah, basically running all night, Friday into Saturday, and then Saturday, Matt Miller and I are going to Madison to go watch Forward Madison FC. If you're a soccer fan, go check them out because they're super dope. Yeah, and we're going early because Badgers are playing Ohio State, and we are going to go party with those kids.
There's like 7.
the adults that we are.
There's like 7 or 8 decent songs on this Silk Shocker album.
Okay, I'm going to have to check that one out.
IMO, by the way, guys. Your tastes may differ.
Okay, so we got, let's see, what segment was that? Was that 7? Una segunda.
That was after the 6-pack, so.
So that would make it segment 7. And then let's do Gibbs, this little scrappy thing, and then the outro. 2 more in the outro. We're good.
All right.
Look at us. Crushing it today. We're only, what are we, an hour in? Hour and 19 in. We're doing all right.
Yeah.
So look at us handling this shit.
If I can be messy real quick. I don't think I mentioned it to you, or maybe I mentioned it at bowling yesterday if I did.
Being messy?
I'm not messy. At least not this time. But
Okay.
a friend of mine went to New York, met up with her mom and her dad.
Okay.
She also hit up a friend of ours that used to date another friend of ours.
Oh, you were talking about this with Pat, and I didn't hear all of it. Yes.
So she sent V and this friend a selfie of them like posing, saying
Hanging out.
greetings from New York. It's like 9:30 at night on Saturday, and I saw the message. I was like, the fuck? Like, why would you send that to her?
So like a picture of the ex, right?
Yeah, so
A
literally
picture of the girl hanging out with
the guy.
the guy, the next guy, right?
No, her ex.
Her ex.
Yeah.
So,
So, like
it's her and her ex hanging out in New York.
no, not. So the equivalent would be like let's say are you friends with Kendall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They'd say like let's say Kendall moved out of town and you happen to go visit wherever town she's in.
Oh, that kind of
And-
messy.
And you hit up Kendall and you're like, hell, hey, like let's meet for a beer.
Yeah.
Y'all meet for a beer or whatever.
yeah.
You take a picture. Oh, we're hanging out.
Friends
blah, blah.
hanging out with the ex.
Then you send it to
To the
me
ex.
and Pat.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I get what you're saying.
This-
The,
you
the
send it to,
person that
like-
was in the relationship
send it
and
to like
somebody.
Pat. You send it to like Pat and Brian.
Yeah. People that are attached.
Yeah. You send it to Pat and Brian. Or whatever,
Oh
right?
boy. Yeah, no, it's a foul move.
Pat
It's-
would be like Brian would be like, I feel like Brian would be like, yo, that's weird. Was like, whatever. And Pat would be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
And justifiably.
yeah, no, totally.
Yeah.
In the event that I got an ex-girlfriend out there that you're hanging out with, don't send me the photo of that shit.
Right. I don't like, it's like, yes, they, you broke up. You don't want the person to die. You wish them well, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I
But
don't need to see
still,
that
even if
shit.
it ends messy
I don't need
or
to see-
whatever, like you don't know.
I don't want to see that shit.
No.
Even if it didn't end messy, I don't need to see that shit.
That person's long gone.
You don't see me selfies of you hanging out with other people we know.
Right. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. It had to be. It probably was meant as like, oh, hey, we're just hanging out, but it definitely doesn't get taken that way ever. Especially if there's any kind of animosity, like, no. It's a fast way to get punched in the face, allegedly. No. Okay. All right. We are talking. Oh, that's right. The Gibbs thing. I will not be able to say any of the lyrics from this diss, so I'm just gonna tell people to go online and check it out. We could probably play it on the live stream, but like, we're just gonna let this fly.
Wait, which segment are we doing?
This is the Freddie Gibbs taking shots at people. Here's
Oh, you know what? I didn't listen to the freestyle, so I wasn't sure like what the fuck happened.
I actually haven't heard it either. I read the.
Oh,
sorry.
alright.
My brother. I don't care. First, but we're
Oh, it's a 10-minute long thing. Okay, we're just gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Like just interjects here and
Oh, I'm playing too.
They take the platform, so I love. I got my favorite podcast. I like Wallow and Gilly.
Oh yeah, love Wall. Shout out to Wallow and Gilly.
Sorry.
I got some stuff for you, man. Ain't afforded. Fuck the Supreme Court, bitch. You should have been aborted. You signed the 3 or 4 niggas, might as well get extorted. White Knight, Sergio suit, like I was Richie Porter. But I ain't going out like Richie Porter. A nigga money getting taller, my list of homies stay getting shorter. Fetty Wap was jugging, but my connection just got deported. Every house I got shit up off the mountains or off the water. That's facts, bitch. Put this Gary shit on the map, bitch. Made it out the G like my last name was Jackson. Fuck a eye, I'm the bad guy. This rap shit, about to squeeze academics titties. I love a fat bitch. You a dick in the booty, nigga. Go get the strap, bitch. They say rabbit, let these niggas breathe. I guess they playing from behind.
Flex
trying
his
to up the
face.
score cause you in the lead. But I say fuck it, let these niggas bleed. Click full of wet bricks, it ain't a shooter on your whole team. Ballin' like a bitch while my jumper was broke. Put you in the back, shout out the mat, I want all of the smoke. Shoot you and get out of jail free like Monopoly ho. Freddie Gordon.
You know what it is? Freddie Gibbs, Funk Flex. He threw a few cleavers.
Don't fuck with me, nigga.
He threw a few cleavers.
Don't you ever fuck with me, nigga.
Let me just put out a little disclaimer on this. R. Kelly, man.
Somebody getting smoked.
Oh yeah, you got a he's the R.
he
Kelly
didn't have
line
to
in
shit
there
on
too.
you like that. That was
I'm the king R&B.
damn. No, you said fuck him.
I said fuck him like I love him. I told you I'd
Oh,
be joking.
I
Fuck
didn't
you,
hear-
nigga. I'm the new king
You
R&B.
said that part low.
You gotta sit there. Hey, I'm gonna put something on your
You gotta
books. Don't
sit
worry.
down?
I'm gonna put something on your books. Don't worry, kid.
I'm gonna put some of your
I
book.
got you, Sylvester.
Yo, you gonna put something on your books,
I
bro?
got you. Yeah, I heard he was down bad on the books. They put fucking
Oh, you dig? Oh no.
Yep.
A goddamn villain.
Yep.
Goddamn villain. You know what this is? It's like the new 50, but he's too old for that shit theoretically.
Theoretically. So that's what we're rolling off of. We're going with that. We're gonna talk about that.
Here we go. I was about to Squeeze academics titties love a fat dog.
Yup. He said it. Here we go.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
We're back here on Breaking and Entering Radio, and if you hear Omar laughing a lot during this segment, it's because we just played what we're talking about. Freddie Gibbs came on Funkmaster Flex, and as we know, the beef is not dead. Him with Benny and everybody involved with it.
Yeah.
As is commonplace on Funk Flex, there's a freestyle involved.
Yep.
Gibbs used his time and his microphone wisely.
He took advantage of the time. Also, as a quick aside,
Mm-hmm.
I will never ever forget when Tyler the Creator was on there. Started his he did his one bar to start off with.
Yeah.
And Funk Flex is like, "What made you go with that verse?" You ever seen that one?
No, I'm gonna have to look this
Look
one
it up.
I might have seen it.
After we get done with this. Look it up. It's because it's Tyler spitting some Tyler rhymes that are like
Just wild.
yeah. So Funk was like, "What made you go with that verse?"
Just absolutely wild. Speaking of absolutely wild, some of these bars.
Some
that
of
are
these
in
bars by Gangsta Gibbs.
I don't know if I can quote any of these because we are on the radio.
Okay, let's see. Hold on. I got the article up. Let's see. So wait. Do we want to do the R. Kelly one or the academics one?
I like the academics one. However, I don't know if we can use any of that.
Here,
The R. Kelly
got
one.
You. I got
okay,
you.
got
I got you.
Yeah.
About to squeeze academics yitties. I love
Nice
fat,
save.
I love a fat B.
Okay.
You a D in the B. N-word. Go get the strap, B.
Yep. It sounds much better when you watch the video.
Keep in mind, this is over Amory's Why Do We Fall in Love?
Yeah, of course.
So,
Because that makes you put these types of bars to it.
I mean, that song is amazing.
Gibbs also, after this, proclaimed himself to be the king of R&B
He's been saying that since he dropped the Freddie album.
as a jab at R. Kelly too.
No, I mean, he's like after the Freddie album, which has like the cover is like the same shot as it's one of the Teddy Pendergrass albums.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's why.
It's
well,
just
actually,
in line with him.
and like the artwork for the upcoming album, the SSS album,
Yeah.
is like a kind of like a remake of a Rick James album.
Okay. Speaking of, yes, he's on the show because he has the album coming. So the SSS
it's coming
album.
next week Friday,
Ooh.
September 30th.
I will make sure that your plans are done. You're done.
I'm spending that all day.
I understand. I got that for sure. But he does say later on that he made a peace offering to academics. He says, "I love academics. We're gonna have a sit down." But he had to get that S for all that S he'd been kicking. And you know what? Honestly, I am here for it. As somebody that is not a fan of academics, I am here for all the spicy bars. This is a different direction that he took it.
Well, for the record, I've always felt like Gibbs
He
and
involved that man's booty.
Gibbs and academics beef has always been like a roasting one. It's
They
just the
seem
fact-
they seem like they could actually get along because
it
they
just
are
seems
trolls.
like I always felt like academics just went he took it a skosh too personally.
Mm.
When you know that Freddie Gibbs is just like this is like ripping somebody at the lunchroom.
It's
in
also
the
his job to
barbershop.
react.
Yes.
So-
So it's like all right, compared to like his beef with like Deezus and Mero, which seemed a little bit more personal.
Yep.
But yeah,
Absolutely.
that always seemed fine. As far as
I feel like Jesus and Miro didn't let him didn't let up on it. You know what I mean? Like,
oh no,
didn't let him do the reaction thing to try and
they
be
weren't.
cool.
No, they weren't having it.
Whereas like Gibbs gets it. He's like, again, to borrow like a wrestling thing. He's like, academics has to kind of sell
Yes.
that he's offended by something. Otherwise, his name is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Which
With that
take
said,
that as you will, but that's kind of the truth.
Yeah, took some shots at R. Kelly, which are always justified.
Always justified out of nowhere.
To hell with that man.
Out of nowhere, but yes, justified,
justified.
absolutely. And then it turned it around on academics too. And Omar, how do you feel about this freestyle?
He was spitting some fire. I liked it.
It was actually very
Yeah,
much.
it was
a
fun.
fire
This was,
freestyle.
you know what? Like We are long away from the days of rappers coming up to Hot 97 on Funk Flex's show, which was like he had like the 7 o'clock show.
The prime time.
Yeah, the primetime radio show.
Yep. Everybody was listening to it.
Yep. So like it's weird. We're long. Like those days are long gone when like rapper crews or rappers by themselves would come up, interview, talk, slick, freestyle. Like when we would get the Rockefeller Dipset, where like Rockefeller and the crew would come up, they just spit disses at Dipset, then Dipset would pop up or Locks would pop up. That's all.
Yeah.
Like
It's in the past now. It's not happening like that.
We don't have
which now, ironically, probably would be so many pieces of content out of that one appearance.
I know.
You know what I mean? That'd be a week.
So now you get this where like a guy comes up, they film these separately. These aren't like this isn't like airing live or anything.
Definitely not.
Film these separately and kind of do their thing. And, it's still something that is like shared and replayed. Like there's, I mean, like as someone that was listening to that early 2000s rap, you're trying to find like maybe there's a mixtape at like some random corner store where someone has like those disc records on a mixtape, or I'm waiting 45 minutes to download one song.
It was a different time.
Off my 56K connection.
Kids, let me tell you, it was a different time.
Right. So you try you hope that this is the actual file and not someone renaming something else.
No fart noises on it.
Oh my god. You hope it's not that. So
yeah,
it's all the we're not in those days anymore.
The efforts that we went through to get music.
For the best. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe that's the energy we need here. Maybe we need freestyles on the show. I'm just gonna have people show up and start freestyling here, throwing jabs at each other. My wife would love it that all these random people would come into the house.
I'm sure she wants more people over.
Right? Should have more people over every week. Who are these people here? Oh, don't worry, they're just here to rap and intimidate other people. Oh, what? Okay, yeah, I know. Don't worry, dinner's gonna be great.
Just imagine we just got 6 people in this room.
Yeah, that too. It is a small room.
Yeah.
We wouldn't fit on the live stream. It wouldn't work.
You'd have to post the camera in the corner or something.
GoPro up in the rafters, up in the ceiling. Don't give Pat the idea. All right. Anyway, we are gonna get into some music.
Like Pat knows how to set up a GoPro.
He has one. We'll talk about it. We are gonna play some music.
I know you're a visual guy, but I don't want to. I don't want to think
no,
of that visual.
No. Oh God! Is that what it's... Please tell me that's not what it's for.
I don't know. Ask him. He's not here to defend himself right now.
Follow-up questions next week. All right. We're playing music from Zed Kenzo. This song is called Not Froze Yet. Check it out. It's here on Breaking and Entering Radio. I didn't want to think about it.
My bad.
Shout out to KCSJ.
What
that
up?
Just popped up in the Instagram chat. Hello, what up, ma'am?
Let's knock this out so I can call GTO before they close.
Oh shit! Yeah, absolutely. They're on my speed dial.
I got a hankering for some GTO. So.
Okay.
And they close at 9.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta rock.
Yeah. Hopefully
It's all that Pico.
Hopefully they pick up.
If you call them by 8:25, you're good.
All right.
They usually take. They used to be back in the day 10 minutes. Then it's been as high as 25. Recently, my last one was 15 minutes, and I had a kind of complex order. There was like 3 things. So, all right, let's do it.
Damn, he's feeding a chicken. He's feeding a drumstick to that alligator.
The fuck? All right, here we go. Oh hell no! No, I've seen that on Jackass. They did that. They fed an alligator chicken out of Steve-O's ass.
If you're saying, "Oh, I saw that on Jackass," that immediately lets you know it's not a good thing.
No, I know.
We're doing a little scrappy.
Yep, a little scrappy.
Okay.
This is a short one. This is a good
All
one,
right.
though. Moving right along. This one does not involve any lyrics that we definitely cannot say on the radio. The internet does this thing once in a while, and it's been a while since I think that they've done this, where they accidentally kill off people. Like hearsay happens, like a big game of telephone, and the internet just kind of takes something and runs with it and think that somebody's dead.
I know a couple of segments ago you had a little shot at TMZ, but generally, if TMZ reports it,
I know they're the ones, and they're unfortunately the ones that I go to when these sorts of things happen.
Their sourcing and fact checking is actually pretty solid.
They're kind of on it.
I assume it's because,
but they're terrible people and they're fear mongers and
yes,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll never forget some rapper died, and they had video of him like on the stretcher. Like, it's terrible. Don't do that. But the internet was reporting this past weekend that Lil Scrappy was dead for no reason. It just kind of happened. Like, I'm sure Lil Scrappy's phone went off, and he was like, "Wait, what?" So it spread like wildfire. That basically. This article actually sucks because it seems like it's like an obituary for Lil Scrappy.
I know, it's
telling
like,
about him.
Born this day,
Yeah.
discovered by Lil Jon. There was released 5 albums. I'm like,
okay, so it says that he died on September 12th, according to an unknown source.
to his
Wikipedia page.
To the wiki. Someone updated the wiki.
So he was dead on Wikipedia. Who is doing this to Lil Scrappy? He was dead according to Wikipedia. However, I'm happy to report Lil Scrappy is alive.
He's alive. He can still perform Head Buster.
He can still perform that song.
And no problem.
He posted an Instagram story and posted a picture with his kids, and it says that they were having a blast at an arcade. So, obviously, the Wikipedia has been updated.
Yep.
And, he is
Also,
still alive.
Also, Lil Scrappy wrestles part-time.
I actually did not know that.
Yeah. He, those,
You might have told me this.
those Hood Slam events in Atlanta?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That being said, apparently don't get your information from Wikipedia. And you know what, Omar, should I reveal something that it's late enough in the show? I don't think anyone's going to really take this and run with it. I'm going to reveal a secret that I have never revealed to anyone publicly. But we're doing it on the live stream, and we're doing it on the radio show here. So if you go to the Wikipedia page for the Polyphonic Spree, you want to do that? The band, for those that don't know, I think they had one like really big album around the turn of the millennium. Maybe
Polyphonic Spree?
Yes, the Polyphonic Spree. They're an indie band. They dressed like a choir, and I believe still active to some extent.
The
Now,
wiki
Omar,
says-
you're on
Wiki says active 2000 to present, so yeah.
2000 to present. Omar, could you go to the members section of that? The members section of the Polyphonic Spree. You see any names you recognize?
I do.
A few years ago, I was bored at work, and I updated their Wikipedia to say that I play percussion in that band.
That one's updated. That one's been like, wait a minute.
The thing is, there's so many people that are in that band that nobody is able to tell you anything otherwise.
You know what?
I could have played drums in that band and nobody would know.
You know, if I write an article about you, if I ever have to do a write up for you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna mention that, and I'm gonna link the wiki. article.
Noted Polyphonic Spree percussionist.
former drummer for the Polyphonics.
No, it says I'm active. I'm still in the band. I'm still an active member.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
I'm still in the band. We're on tour. So don't get your information from Wikipedia, because things like that can be out there.
Yep.
I've never told anyone that. I mean, I've told a few people, but like never
not like
been
to the
like.
greater, yeah, not the whole
This
world.
is the first public-facing
Yeah.
reveal of that, and I don't know how many people are gonna get this far in that they're gonna edit it. Nobody take it down. Nobody take it down, because I think I edited it in like 2015, and I want to try like 10 years out of it.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's pretty great. All right, don't get your information from Wikipedia. We, however, are going to give you some great music right here. This is Tay the Don and Tiffany Evans. This song is called Complicated Love. Check it out. It's here on Breaking and Entering Radio.
That's amazing.
I got some complicated handwriting, too. Yeah, no, I really did that. I was sitting at Piramax Bank at work. I was just like, fuck it. I was like, what band could I, like, hide out on? Because me and Matt Miller were going on a kick for a long time about, like, we were at a Summerfest, and we were waiting for a band to play, and we were, like, just going on Wikipedias of bands from, like, the early 2000s that had fucking had, like, 1 million members in it, just to see how many people were, like, hired guns that came coming in. And I was like, the one day, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just put my name in there. Just jump into a band. And I was like, what band is, like, huge that I could be, like, unconfirmed? Fuck it. He's probably in that band.
I'm like, yeah, sure, I guess.
I've been on the Polyphonic Spree for about 7 years now. One day I will use that for residuals.
Mama, I made it.
They had one big song, and maybe I can land on that.
There you go.
That'll be my residual check. That's my way to money. All right, let's sign off.
All
We're out.
right. Oh God, that's amazing.
That does it. We are out of here. We are done. It is another week of Breaking and Entering Radio.
We did it.
We did it. Omar and I held it down today.
Yep.
We had a pretty enjoyable conversation. You know what? I will say, this is probably the most on topic our show has been.
You mean we didn't have a rant about soup or the British?
No rants about soup. No rants about the British.
No undying love for Quick Trip.
No, there was no mentions of Quick Trip until this point. You know what? We had a pretty good show.
Yeah.
Did we cancel Pat? Did we kill Pat?
Nah.
Cancel.
No,
Okay,
no.
We're not killing anyone.
We can't because that's what he truly wants. So we can't give him what he truly wants.
To be canceled or killed?
To be off the show.
Oh, yeah, no. Let's give him the agony of staying around with us.
That's the true punishment.
Honestly, probably a little bit worse for him. Yeah. You know what? We should just, next time that we do the show with him, which should be next week, if my math is right, if my life is right.
As far as I know, everyone should be here next week.
Yeah, maybe we just really drag out the live stream for him. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
So he's just super grumpy and frustrated.
We just got to get him something that's going to make him more comfortable. I don't know, like a cushiony chair or something. I'll put a pillow behind him next time.
Okay.
And then he'll fall asleep. And then we'll just record him snoring, and that'll be it.
I'm definitely going to draw penis on his face. Taking it back.
Straight to the live stream. We'll have a camera ready for it. Anyway, we are done. We are out of here. We will see you next time. You can find plenty of music over at breakingandentering.net. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. We got a Discord. We got an email newsletter. And if you want to support this nonsense monetarily, you can do that for as low as $5. Pay the $5.
Pay the $5.
You're going to do that over at patreon.com/breakingandentering. I just posted an exclusive interview this morning with an Americana act that is coming to Drew Holcomb, that is coming to Milwaukee. I am planning, I did that interview today, literally got done, and then saved the file and clicked upload. And went.
Boom.
That's how fast
raw.
that happened.
It's raw.
You can get this radio show a day early.
Boom.
Every week. You can get it on Wednesdays instead of Thursdays when it drops on your streaming platforms or
Boom.
whatever day you're hearing this on online radio. So you can do that. You're going to get plenty of behind-the-scenes stuff. But doing that interview today, I was like, I should be doing many more of these. So that is going to be my plan, I think, for the winners to just stockpile a bunch of interviews.
Nice.
Just put them out everywhere. So you can only get that at patreon.com/breakingandentering.
Like a squirrel.
Like a squirrel. I'm saving up for the winter. I'm hibernating this content.
Cheek just full of interviews.
Cheeks full of interviews. That should be a tagline. Cheeks full of interviews over at patreon.com/breakingandentering. Pay the $5, and you can get that. And we are out of here, so we will see you next time. Same time, same rap channel. We are back here. Tuesdays we do the live stream.
The
We'll be back
three-headed
here.
monster will be back next week.
Pause. That's worse than cheeks full of interviews.
We're the Cerebus.
We're done. Goodbye.
Peace.
Peace. That's an abrupt ass ending, but we are out of here.
All good.
We're
Thanks,
done.
guys. Thanks, guys, for watching. We really appreciate it.
Yep. We appreciate every single one of you guys. Tell a friend. We are here Tuesday at 6 o'clock.
Tuesday, 6
Doing the
o'clock.
damn thing.
We're here doing our thing, cracking jokes, having a good time,
Yeah.
acting a plumb fool.
Acting a plum fool.
Yep.
We are going to be back here. If you want, you can follow our bowling team, the Newport Nailers.
Yep. Check us out on the Instagram.
We're on the gram.
One word, Newport Nailers, right?
Yeah, this is all the people that are in the polyphonic spree, by the way. All these fucking
Oh
random
my
people in the
God.
back. So you can't prove it, but this is my band.
You're in there.
I'm in there.
I
Yeah,
see
I'm
you.
in
I
there
saw you.
somewhere.
Yep,
that
yep.
might be me on the cover art. I don't
Yep.
know. Anyway, we're out of here. We will see you next time.
Peace. See you guys.
Little polyphonic spree on our way out. I'm in this band. I play drums for them. Check Wikipedia. It's real.